Hey guys, what is up? It is Cameron, and today we are actually inside of my 1995 Mustang GTS. I know it's a little bit dirty in here, but bear with me because I went and did some shopping to get this vehicle running. So first off, I noticed that there was an oil leak and I wanted to address that the same day that I did the starter. So obviously I went out and bought some STP 5W20 high mileage oil. On top of this, I went and picked up a Motocraft FL1A oil filter, which is pretty much the one that's recommended. I believe this is the stock oil filter, so it's going to be perfect for this application. On top of that, I went out and picked up some Motocraft spark plugs, and they are not pre-gapped, so I will show you guys how to gap them and how to gap them properly. They are iridium, if I remember correctly. Additionally, I went out and picked up a Duralast Gold starter, and that comes with a lifetime warranty. So if anything ever happens to the starter or the starter malfunctions, I can just bring it back and get another one. But yeah, I'm going to be installing all those parts today. If you guys are new viewers out there, be sure to subscribe, smash that like button, and without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay guys, so the first order of business is going to be the oil change. I'll be draining it into obviously my little bucket, and then taking the old filter off, putting a new filter on, and then obviously refilling the oil. But yeah, that is the first order of business today. Okay guys, so that's going to be the drain plug that we're undoing. It's a 16mm bolt, and pretty much just loosen it up and then get the rest of it by hand. And yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. We're going to drain it into the bucket. Alrighty guys, so the oil's pretty much all the way drained right now. It's just go the rest of the way into this bucket here, and then I'll take this filter off, the one that's directly above me, and I'll swap that out. Make sure it's all tightened up with my filter wrench. I'll put the new oil in. Look how dirty that is. That's some nasty oil. Looking like Coca-Cola. Oh man. So there's actually two drain plugs. There's obviously the one I'm using right now, and there's a drain plug right there under this sway bar, but under this sway bar is unaccessible, and I believe that bolt's actually stripping. So I'm just gonna be using this one, I guess, from now on, but that's not a problem. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know. Look at that lousy filter leaking and shit. Not for long. Okay guys, so this is obviously the old filter. It's not looking good for wear, and here's the new filter, which is just a better version of the old one. Well, newer version. But look at the comparison between this filter, the new one, and the old one. You can see it's missing this outer seal, and the new one actually has the outer seal on it, so that's pretty cool. You guys an idea of how dirty the oil is? This is what oil's supposed to look like. I did end up putting some oil into the filter. It's recommended. That way you don't run anything dry into this filter. But look at how dirty that is, and look at how clean this oil is. So this car was way overdue for an oil change, and I'm glad we're the ones to do it and do it the right way. Okay guys, so we got the new filter installed. I'm going to tighten it down with my oil filter wrench, and it'll be good to go. You can do it hand tight, but I'm going to use an oil filter wrench just to be sure. Okay guys, so I ended up tightening the new filter on. It's all tightened down and ready to fill the oil now. Okay guys, so this is 100% not recommended. It is something I'm doing because I don't have any other choice. I don't have a funnel. So what I did is I ended up cutting the bottom off of a bottle and dried off the inside, obviously, the best I could. I then took the cap off. I'm gonna put it right here and use this as my dedicated funnel to put 5 quarts of 5W20 STP high mileage into the engine bay. Again, I do not recommend this. This is just kind of a last resort method because I don't have any means to go get a funnel, and I don't have a funnel. So this is what I'm doing. I do not recommend this. All the oil is effectively in the engine now. I'm going to replace the oil cap and start attacking the other problems, or the other task at hand, I should say, not problems, task at hand. This isn't a problem, child. This is a very loved vehicle. Hey guys, so small tip, when you're replacing a starter, make sure that you cut or you unbolt the old starter. That way you can try to save the wiring for the new starter, because it will have you crimp it and heat shrink it to the lead. Unfortunately, the previous owner had put the wires side by side and then did a twist crimp. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it more so on the starter side. That way, if I ever have to replace this again in the future, I have tons of wire lead to go by. So, just a quick tip. So the new starter is actually already bolted in. It's just not wired in. I ended up using the bottom bolt, not the top bolt, because the top bolt was a pain in the butt to get to, and I didn't want to have to get to it again, so I just used the bottom bolt. And if I don't keep the vehicle for very long, then it's going to make it very easy for the next owner to be able to change the starter when the time comes. When I changed the starter, the footage went undocumented, so that's why I'm making this clip. Anyways, back to the video. So if you guys want to save $15 to $20 every time you guys do your spark plugs, it's pretty easy. Just buy some ungapped spark plugs and gap them yourselves. And gapping them could never be easier once you get one of these little gapping tools. This spark plug right here is already gapped, so I'm just going to give you guys the gist of what to do, and you guys will be able to save $15 to $20 on your own as well. So first you're going to take your ungapped spark plug. You're going to locate where the nipple is, which is right under this little rotor here. And the distance between the rotor and the nipple is what's called spark gap, or gap. You're going to get your spark plug tool. You're going to go to the lowest point specified on it, which in this case is 0.020 inches. And you're going to work it around to the applicable gap height as detailed by your manufacturer, which in my case is 0.054 inches, 0.054 inches. And once you do that, you guys will effectively get your spark plug gap. So this goes pretty much into there. So it's obviously light outside, which means it is a different day, but this is going to effectively end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are new viewers out there, be sure to subscribe, smash that like button. The only reason I'm ending the video right now is because I'm actually about to go work on the BMW. We're going to be mocking up the engine and hopefully getting it in today. So that's why obviously the video is ending. I'm not finishing installing the rest of the new parts. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day / night wherever you may find yourselves. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.